Thank you, Ms. Justice and Ms. Johnson, for being here. Just a couple of quick questions to follow up on that. Has anyone from the ballot group that organized this effort, has anyone from that group reached out to you in advance of your testimony today about your testimony?
No.
Conor Reynolds told me.
Can you provide us with some sort of content about how that conversation went? Did he instruct you on what to say or anything to that effect?
No, he just, I guess, encouraged me to just tell the truth, and which I have done.
Okay, and we certainly appreciate that. My last question is on our, I don't know if you had a packet that was handed out today. There's an exhibit here, C2. I keep seeing this name both in the packet, C2, and in the forms on C3. Do either of you know who Joshua James is, or Joshua James Lawrence, or Joshua James Ryan Lawrence?
I've never heard of him before.
I've never heard of it until I was listening.
Yeah, I didn't know. I don't know who he is.
Okay. And both of you said you were volunteer signature gatherers, correct?
Correct. Mr. Lancaster, in his testimony last time, said that I was a paid canvasser, and I want to state on the record right now, I wasn't even reimbursed for my expenses, such as fuel, or if I went and bought waters for the volunteers. We worked strictly with volunteers, and we were volunteers ourselves and never received a dime.
Right.
Okay, gotcha. And did you, in the course of volunteering, did you meet any canvassers that were not from Arkansas?
Yes.
Yes.
And did any of them, tell me about that. Where were they from?
I didn't talk to them. Most of the time when I made contact with them was when I was out delivering waters. Understand, they didn't even come on the scene until later on. She and I were doing volunteers at first. That's all who was out in Saline County. So what I would do is drive around, and this was only on occasion. It was really hot. It was June, July. And take waters to people. So if I saw the orange van out there, I would pull over. Even though it wasn't our people that we were working with, I would pull over and see if they needed water or whatever. But I never really got into a conversation with any people who were from out of state. Our people were mostly Saline County Republican Committee volunteers.
Okay. And then going back to this exhibit C2 that's in the packet, this appears to be a Facebook post advertising that if you're a non-Arkansas resident, you could be paid $1,200 a week to gather signatures. Were either of you aware of an effort to pay people from out of state to come in and gather signatures?
I knew that some of them had been paid. Some people were paid, some people weren't. Our people weren't paid. So like I said, I didn't have anything to do with that, and neither did she. I did have a phone call, and I noticed Mr. Johnny McMahon is here today. During the course of this, he did reach out and call me and talked about us getting signatures. And he mentioned, about being paid, and I told him we're not paid. This is totally volunteer. We're 100% volunteer, and that's all we dealt with. So as far as, who got paid what or who stayed where or any of that, that was nothing that we dealt with.
Sure.
So,
okay.
And I do want to say something. In his testimony last time, he did make a mistake, and I don't think he did this purposely. But he did say that she and I told him that it was hard to get signatures, and I do want to say it was not hard to get signatures. It was hard to get volunteers to go out and get signatures. So I want to clarify that for the record.
Who was it that said that?
Mr. McMahon.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Well, thank you.